Welcome back. Welcome back to Trading Miss. Let me put in Telegram also. I forgot. Hmm. Okay. Um, 12th Jan, 10 p.m. See how price actions. Today as gold was bullish. Let me show you my screen. Hmm. I hope you can hear me. Hmm. Give me a minute. Give me just a minute. I was executing some orders. I don't know why I'm not seeing this here. Okay. Yeah, here it. So I hope you can see my screen, right? Okay, if I do this, you're gonna see that. Okay, got it. Hmm, okay, it's a new thing. Anyway, hmm, I think there's an update on the Mac. So price action today had been really utterly disastrous. But yeah, there was some trades that we could have taken. Still, there is possibility that we can take some trades. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I took some scalps here. See, I bought here. I sold here. I bought here again. Sold here again. I bought here again. I sold here again. So yeah, small scalps, but not big trades. No big trades. You can see that this trend line has worked perfectly well. This was a trend line we marked, I think, way long before. So very long before. So let's not get into that. But yeah, trend line works. Also, this trend line will work when it comes to that. Today, all-time high has been breached, as you all guys already know. 600 today morning पे 600 तक गया था. 600, then 600 will fall. So that strategy we were talking about, when there is a this kind of movement, this is the 50-minute candles, is because of the case that is happening. So today morning we had news come up that Trump is suing Fed Chair Powell for uh, for a criminal case. So investigation on Fed Chair Powell has been started. So which in turn made this upside move of gold, which is this downside move of DXY, if you can see here. So if as today started, this fall came because this fall is entirely because of that. The news was that he's being sued and people in the USD, when that kind of thing happens, when threatening of federal government or Fed chair happens, what usually happens is USD is losing its power, it's weakening. So if it weakens, of course it fell this much percentage. Today I think it fell, yeah, 0.31, which is very high. You might think that's low, that's not very low, that's very high. Uh, because if you see the movements before, this all movement happened in a week of time, but all this fall happened just in a day. So it's a big movement, and that just bounced back gold from whatever that it was, right? So last all-time high, let me mark last all-time high. Forgot about that. This is it. Yeah, 554550. round number, and 600 peso. See, that is the trade that I'm telling you. Ki a scalp trade could have been taken at 600 because when there is a sharp move, even in the lower time frame, sharp move आया है, then there is a very definite possibility that it will fall. See, when there is sharp move like this, very very sharp move, not like this. This is a this is a linear move. If you can say, you can see this. This is a trendy move, like falling, going up, falling, going up. But if none of that is there, see here you can find gap up opening, went up, 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 and breached all-time high, closed above here. This is one of the buying points. Then it was very, very steep, right? When this kind of steep comes, there is always a fall. There's always a fall. But all-time high pay, where will that fall be? That will be around the round numbers. So that is, I think, a very definitive easy trade because itna zyada when you are here, when you are seeing the market over here, you're thinking of nobody thinks of selling over here because it's already closed above the all-time high. So that the when you see this kind of move here, which is the 511 to 900 pips ka move, you have to understand that somewhere it needs to fall. Where would that be? That will be near the round numbers, which is 4,600. That makes more sense, right? So that is how it happened, and from that it fell. I think how much? 600, so 400 pips. At least 200, I would expect. Higher time frames में है तो 200 you can expect, and also there is a this 50% cut trade also happened, if you can see. I don't know why my trading is lagging a bit. Let me close it down and bring it back up. Give me a minute. It's a little bit better. Yeah, so looks like selling to me. Let me okay. Mhm. You can capture buying actually. Capture buying, but it's a little lower. I thought of giving this trade, but it didn't make sense after a moment. Makes sense. This one makes sense. Let's see. Let's hope this come to this level, which is 4,606.05. Yeah, this is a good trade, I think. We can see some moves from here. 10-9 retest. SL is a little bit high. So we should keep our entry as low as possible. Have to be keen with our entry so that we can get a higher TP and also lower stop loss. But this is the region. This is the region. Let's see what will happen. But it has to come to that level so that we can understand. But the way I'm saying it, I think it will. 4 hour को opening. Let's see 4 hour candles. Hmm, very bullish, very bullish. And six 630 is not a great round number at all. I don't think it will fall from that. Hmm. So there's a lot of periodic up to cover, but I don't think it will fall from 630. With the tensions that are going on, I think gold will rise till 700 could be a possibility. Actually, yes. I think you should have seen this trade. It's a very good trade actually in the 4 hours time frame. Uh, my targets would be around 650 at least. 650 is around here, which is a trend line. Next 4 hours, async session, little risky. I think see two things could happen. One is it will consolidate here, or it will go into uptrend. I don't think it will come back down the way I'm seeing it until it finds a bigger level, bigger round number, probably 650 or 700. I think 700. Let's see. Let's see what it does. When we get engulfing candles, I think that's the time to sell. This is scalp trade actually. 50% here. This was a scalp trade. I think we should have done this. If you remember this trade, when closing above 60% happens, and when it retests, sorry, this is another trade. Sorry, this is just a 50% cut trade. 50% cut trade. But I don't think 50% is going to hold that clearly. It can, it might, but I don't think it should because for our trade sake, because I can't give you the trade normally should look like this, right? But that much stop loss and I'm giving you this less of a TP doesn't make sense. That is why we are having this. I'm expecting it to move a little bit down so that we can have a better buying opportunity. It could possibly go into uptrend from here, but I need this closing. Let's see. Mm, would have been a scalp, only a scalp. We're looking for trades. I think it was a perfect scalp though. Here we have auto block usage. If you can see this one, only one auto block in 5 minutes, which was formed here, and that was respected. I think that was one of the best trades of auto block I've seen. Mm, let's skip to 1 hour. 1 hour closing above happened. Yeah, man. I mean, uptrend all around. But I want this to happen so that we can have a decent SL. And I think this will take out this one, or at least 200 pips. Mm, let's see. Or it could look something like this, double bottom. If it comes raining down, this could be a possibility. Mm, so this could be possibly If this happens, this is the best trade. This could give you, yeah, this 500 pip come on. But this should happen. That's a very difficult thing. If that happens, 500 pips, uh, just like that. Even in the morning, you just if that entry happens, na, in the morning you will wake up and you will see the gold moving around here. That's how fast gold is right now. Hmm, let's see if we can get that entry. But should we sell? Uh, should we sell? I don't think we should sell though, because we are going up against a trend. But we can probably take a scalp, selling scalp. Let me tell you how that would look like. Scalps, I can't give you 50 of so that's too much. Hmm, let's it uh let it so see we'll do it this way. So the region is this one, right? This is the selling region. Auto block here, or I think that's 50% discount area also. For this high to low, this is a 50 to 60% area also. So a lot of things. But what I would ideally want is a double top. Mm, take this liquidity. I would want to take that liquidity. 25. Should I look for 25? That makes more sense, no? 25. In favor of the gap to 30 waves. Yeah, this makes more sense. Yeah, very, very, very far-fetched. But yeah, if you want to sell, that is my recommendation. I don't want you to sell from here because this is very risky when you are in uptrend. But when you are in downtrend, I would have told you ki, there's a trend line here, there's auto block here, start selling. And you that might be right in this case also, but I don't want to be uh, stuck or taken as sell when you are in uptrend, right? So that's what I'm thinking. 625 is too far-fetched also, but yeah, 624 point something and up. 624.5. This is fine. 624.5. That gives sell. And this is what I'm willing to do. In buying pair, this is what I'm willing to do. Less SLs, higher targets. Good for everybody. Mm, well, that happens. Let's have alerts. Let's see what we'll do at this point. 620 ke pass. Let me have an alert. I think I can have unlimited alerts. This is a premium that I've got. This is the account I was talking about. I was supposed to get this account. Matlab, I had to transfer all the charts, right? So that took some time. Mm, here, let's put an alert. This hype, let's put an alert. This selling will be very good. Very good selling. See, two possibilities, two trades. And yesterday actually I had two possibilities. Yeah, these are two possibilities I had yesterday. If you can see this. So, so these are my two trades I had put up. I'll tell you what the intuition behind these two trades is. This is what, yeah, 4,500. So I wanted a 4,500 retest and towards the upside, but we missed how much? By 20 pips, something I missed. No, put a trade around here. I think around 40, 50 pips I something missed. Sorry, no. No, 20 pips only I missed, as I remember. Because I want a retest and it retested at 502 20 pips. 20 pips ka retest we missed. If it had retested, this would have been my trade. But that's fine. The other one is this selling because this was 45. Last all-time high was. I knew that if this happened for any reason, uh, so double top, yeah, double bottom ka trade hai. So the all-time high is here. But usually what happens is it will be a little lower. Whatever whatever the selling area that it takes the second time would be even higher or lower. But this time I wanted it to be lower. So I predicted that a lit but matlab I saw the whole day's chart and I saw ki this is what is happening. So this is what generally should happen. So when it comes to that level, it happened also. See, 45 pe correctly I put a trade. Matlab, this trade I put up here. That doesn't mean I put it up around some time here. Like yesterday night I put it up. But uh but what happened was it came to that level. It fell 90 pips. We could have been risk free in this trade. And but I didn't keep the risk-free wala. Risk-free wala, I just left it like that only. So I took an SL 70 pips ka. But what I'm trying to say is this was unprecedented. Matlab, this was not what was expected because that was news, right? So news we couldn't expect. Hmm, give me a minute. See, I'm expecting selling at least from these levels. So if anybody is entered in buys, I would recommend key. This is not this is I so even the trend is going upwards. We are seeing this kind of candles in 15 minutes and see what is happening is the buying which was supposed to happen happened and the volume is low. So now I'm expecting the selling to happen. Buying at this point looks safe, but it's a little scary. So, but you can buy, but it would be like investment opportunity. I wouldn't say ki you should buy right away from 616 or somewhere else. We should probably wait for it. So, buying at the all-time highs is always risky. Give me a minute. So, let's you can take a scalp though. Buying scalps you can always take at least till here. 419 tak 30, 40 pips, so we can capture. You can capture if you are buying. But I would not recommend you to buy more than that. I mean, you can stay. The trend is high, so it can come to this level. Anyway, ठीक So, what are we talking about? Yeah, yeah. This is a 50% cut trade. as I told you, it could be only a scalp. 607 पे आया and went to okay, okay, 100 pips it gave. Should have taken that one. But anyway, so let's see if one of those two trades happen. I'm expecting this trade to happen. Let's see. Hmm, 24 is, I know it's a very over. See, it didn't even another possibility. Let me tell you what. So it doesn't even test this auto block from around here only. Maybe testing the trend line, it will come down. So that's the another possibility. Hmm. But that will give us the selling, buying wall option. Here, while that happens, let's come from daily time frame, daily charges, so that we understand what's happening properly. So see, what normally should have happened is at least a consolidation here. So there should have been a consolidation. I know there is a red candle here, and that says ki it has satisfied this order block. This daily ka whatever you can see an order block here, the bigger one, the bigger order block. It tested that and it formed a red candle. That's fine. So when it comes back, it has nothing to follow. But usually whenever this kind of things happen, in even lower time frames, a little consolidation happens here, then there is a breakout. But because of the news that we had yesterday, the breakout was very fast, and that happened in a day only. So when this close happened, it should have happened like I mean, there should have been two, three candles, at least two candles. Monday, you cannot expect any movement. So I expected today will be consolidation. But because of that news, that only because of that news, we have this candle. That is why you have this also. Na? See, daily time frame pe, there is always, whenever there is a daily time frame candle formed, you can always see a bottom wick or a top wick. There is 2 wicks. Of course, there is 2 wicks. See, whenever there is a opening, there is always 2 wicks, except for see this one. Again, there's consolidation already. I was telling you this one, right? See, this is the one I was talking about. See, when it fell, after that, when it came to this level, there is a consolidation happening here. One red candle has formed, but it's still consolidated for after testing these levels. So that is what was expected. And after that, I'm okay that this candle was formed and there was a bullish momentum. But before that, this candle only formed because of the news that you should understand. That is why it doesn't even have a bottom wick and it also has a fair value gap. It opened very higher than the previous close. Because everybody started buying. They knew the news and everybody started buying. So price opened above whatever the last close happened. So you should understand in that way. And when we come to 4 hours, see, 4 hours. 4 hours, you can see the same I was telling you about. See, this order block in 4 hours, it happened. Then there's a 50% ret. This is the trade that I was talking about. So 50%, 50. So this is the high. This is the low. When the 50% came, before 15%, 50% only it fell, right? So this happened. Nothing with that. Nothing wrong with that. Then when 60% came, it consolidated a little bit, but it closed above. What we should ideally do, what ideally should happen is it should fall down from here, but it consolidated. It was so bullish, it consolidated and it went in closed above 60%. So what the trade tells us now is when it closes above 60%, then there will be a retest on a 50%. So there will be a retest on 50%. As you can see, closing above 60% happened. When it came back, it retested that 50% level. Uh, it's a very big, it's a very big level, very big. I mean, it's a 4 hour time frame. So there is a little bit buffer, as you can see, 409 different brokers have. So there's a little buffer, but it retested at 50% and see the move what came after that. So that is the kind of move that I'm talking about just right now. Key, if that happens, that 50% ka retest happens, then we can take a trade. Uh, so yeah, this is the open. This is the open of today. Open of today, then green candle again, green candle again, then green candle again. So the retest that should have been done is this one for 585. This high ka retest. This is a simple, what do you call it? Simple scalp trade. And if this happens in 5 minutes, this would have been scalp trade. But 4 hours pay, it's a big trade. 585 say 620. I'll tell you something else. 15 pair. Let's see how the trade is doing. Hmm. I think we're into console. Oh, okay. 1 hour candle just opened. 1 hour candle just opened. So 1 hour candle, I think it will test this 612 to go up. But I would want it to come down, test this and go up. Okay, let's see what will happen first. Selling looks good, man. Selling looks good at this point. I should see DXY as well. Yeah, see, DXY is coming up. That is why we selling looks good. There's a good, yeah, there's a closing above this level. So I think we should take selling in gold. Let's see where we can take it. Mm, should we do this from this trend line only? A bit too risky. At least do this high. I want it to be high because it will eliminate a lot of SLs for me. And I think it's currently taking from 50%, it's currently taking its resistance. No, it didn't even touch the 50%. Mm-hmm. Close above 50. Okay. देखते हैं क्या होता है. We should wait for a little bit to understand the price action. Mm, closing above will make this an order block. So order block का retest पे ले ले. Buying का trade. Mhm. Wait करते हैं. Let's wait. This is what I'm waiting for. 623, 24, that region. When it comes to that, selling looks very good. If scalp करना ही है, difficult है. I tell you what the scalp I have in my mind. If the close of this candle happened below this red candle so that it won't make it an order block, then I want to sell. That would be what my selling trade would be. It will be just a scalp. See, that's what I'm talking about. If the close happens below, we can take a selling trade, but still risky, very risky. It will look something like this. Mm. Best place you can get it. like 16 pay if you can sell. Expecting 80 pips ka. SL will be 20 pips. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. This could be trick that you can take, but risky, but could give you a faster reward. If we are right, it could give you very fast reward. That's what I think. Mm, yeah, I just sold a little bit of quantity. Let's see how this goes. Very less quantity because I don't want to risk a lot. Mm, 1 hour का इस 1 hour का ओपन हुआ है gave a top wick it gave a bottom wick doesn't know what to do right now 4 hours will be in 1 hour. He told you very risky, but yeah, very rewarding if it works out. The reason for this trade is simple. Uh, Double top, low time frames, and also DXY is okay. See, I drew a line just before this, and it tested that and it went up. So yeah, there is a price action in DXY also, not as much as gold, but there is something. So if I'm correct, we should have another green candles. Test another after some tests, there should be green candles. If that happens, gold we can make a lot of yeah, lot of pips there. Let's see. I think gold went into consolidation. Mhm. This trade works out. If this trade works out, I'll tell you another concept that will give you another scalp trade. Hmm. I will tell you Fibonacci. Hmm. Okay. Let this trade work out. I'll tell you another concept. Reverse Fibonacci wala concept. Let's see. We're still at there. We're not even 10 pips up. Okay. Now we are up 13 pips. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Rating is always boring. Should keep an eye on DXY as well. On if there is a red candle, green candle here, I'll tell you our TP would be hit just like that. Just want some recovering in DXY. I think we could risk free this trade if you are in. Told you very risky. So if you are in, then you can risk free. 26 pips up. Fair value gap ka cover, giving a little bit support to this. I think that should be a problem. Mhm. You need the XY to recover. If it closes below this now, then it will be difficult for gold to move. If you're not entered, you can enter again, but you won't be risk free. That's the problem. I mean, 200 pips. I should keep it ideally to this only because we are in buying mode. We should ideally keep that to this level. 85 pips. I know that's very less. Hmm. Anyway, let's see a couple more different trades. Trend line, first retest, second retest, then closing above, then retest from the upside and trade. So whenever the first retest happens, there's always a possibility of selling. But it should be a very good trend line. It should be a trend line that had been working out from a long time. So then only we'll have a bigger chance for it. So see this trend line when it tested this fall was very high, 620 say. It went to 585, which is almost 400 pips. So that kind of because this trend line is very good. So when it crossed up, when it came back, there is a consolidation here and a red candle. After this red candle, what happened? A little bit retest and then boom, close above. Closing above. When closing above has happened, then now you have to look for a retest. When retest from the upside, it it see it tried a lot of times. Lot of times. Sorry. See, it tried. It formed four wicks here. So one wick. Should I remove this? I'll remove this in the meantime. Or maybe let's move into another chart. I have another chart. I think I can make a copy. Hmm, I think I can, but yeah, that's for another day. Let me come back to you tomorrow. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, one, two, three, when it tested it, and third, fourth time when it thought when I think this is when the XY was rising. Let me check 2120 pair if my concept is right. 2120 that's 2120. Yeah, see 2120 pair. There's a green candle. There's a green candle. There's a green candle. So all the next four, five candles were green, which in turn made gold to consolidate when it was in a uh, when it was in a uptrend. Right? It is an uptrend. Now gold is an uptrend, but DXO when it started to move upside, what gold did was it formed wicks. It formed wicks, it took liquidity, it tried to form it hold position, it tried to hold position, and when finally DXY made a red candle, probably here 2130 पे 2130 उसके बाद कुछ red candle बनाया होगा, then I think it gave the move. See 2130 पे also we have a good candle but still, I think that's a 1 hour opening. No, yeah, 1 hour opening. No, so क्या 1 hour opening? There's a 1 hour opening. So in the form of top pick, it went up. And when this happened, 2140 पे, what did gold do? See bigger candle, right? You see that, right? And all time high. But 630 पे there is a resistance. Round figure लेके वो लेके. So that's why this fall came. That's not the trend ka reversal or something like that. It's something ki this you have to keep looking at DXY to take trades here. So when that finally happened, you have a buying trade, retest hua, then buying trade. This selling, I don't know, most people can't tell this selling. All time has it always it's always difficult. I mean, everybody, I can tell you कि 640 पे भी होगा, 630 पे भी होगा because all those are round numbers, kind of little smaller round numbers, but they are round numbers. But it's very difficult to say this act. Maybe let's see what DXY is doing at this point. Maybe we can have some idea. 50 पे, I think the move came 2215 पे. 2215 पे what gold was doing. That is important. 2215. 2215 पे also was green only. I think that doesn't matter to it. So 2215 पे. We're consolidating, guys. I know, frustrating. Uh, let's see DXO what is doing. It's trying to go up and gold is consolidating. Let's see. We're risk free, so it shouldn't matter that much. So I think this fair value up ka cover worked good. Hmm, let's see whatever we can make of this. I think will be taken from here, but there's still hope. I guess not. Am I out? I'm still in the trade. I think we just missed just by I think 0 point some pips. What is it? Some pips. So you can see मौत को छू के टक से वापस kind of thing. There's still potential. There's still potential in this. But if you want to take this trade out, it's your choice. You can take it out. Hmm. Keep an eye on DXY. Keep an eye on gold. See, yeah, I know I was a little late. I should have come. Hmm. And this move was, I couldn't tell you what to do at this point also. But this, yeah, this point, this trade would have been nice. I think around 2130, this trade would have been nice. This is what 18 to 30. At least 100 pips to mil hi jayenge. That's what I think. Yeah, we're in consolidation, guys. We need a good closing towards the downside. What else is there? I just want to tell you about something I missed. Not in 5 minutes, 15 minutes. 5 minute I normally don't prefer. See, there is three equal highs forming in 15 minutes. Whereas in TX5, there is upside movement. You know what that does? What does that mean, right? When it's consolidating, when DXY is moving up, that means ki gold wants to go up as well. But I think it will take a support. It needs a support. So I think it will come back at least to this. At least to this. Hmm. Yeah, the concept I was talking about. Yeah, 50%. Yeah, 50% worked here. If you can see, morning pays and session pay. 50% worked. Gave us this 582 to see whenever there is a higher moment like this, na, whatever trade that you think of will work. See यहाँ पे all-time highs का strategy. I don't know if you were aware of this. Last time when we were doing all-time highs around at April, March, that type of thing, when gold was at 3,000 something, 500, 3,400. At that point, how gold behaved, right? That always replicates, right? It it replicates. If you can see, this low is, if you seen my streams at that time, this low is a very significant low, even if there is nothing there, because it is where the people are ready to buy. So this was one trade you could have done, and this selling probably a scalp you could have done. And then this 50 to 60% trade, I wouldn't say that's a normally trade, but 50% ka retest I would be very happy to take. Let's see if that happened. Let's see. Here it happened, right? Closed above closed above 60%. That trade I was talking about in daily time frame. This is in 50-minute time frame. 50-minute it closed above here. There's just lagging happening in my laptop. So this close happened here above 60%. Then retest of 50%. I mean, the close didn't happen below 50%, retest of 50%. This can be considered like that. Then we have this move. Okay? And this is the move that we need to capture by this trade. And it came back. It came back to this lows, these lows. So double bottom, double whatever double is there, it's working out. So when the market comes back to this position, 585, be ready to buy. And also here. And that's the trade. This trade now. That is what I'm trying to explain you. That is this trade. Okay, I hope you are explained this trade. Uh, gave I think it gave us a little bit downside move and it's going up. Hmm. TXY is finally retracing. Let's see what effect that has on gold. We had a very good stop loss though. Should I quit trading you again? Very good stop loss. Whatever we had, it's 18.5 there. That's a very good SL. Hmm. Gave us 12 that 30, 40 pips it gave and it's going back. Yeah, not much expectations from this trade. Let's see. It should probably give us this. CXY is rising. See, closing happened. I told you, right? This test happened and now it's going up as expected. But gold is doing something else. I think gold is bullish, guys. I think it wants to take out the 630 level also right now. So that is why it's making candles like that. Mm, then that then that means this trade is a little bit difficult right now. Let's keep that. Let's keep that anyways. But I'm telling you, it's a little bit risky. Buying looks good. Mm, let's keep this trade like this only. Let's see how this trade works out. Then we'll end the stream with this trade's profits or is free. Mm, should keep looking at DXY and just understand. To me, it feels like gold is bullish. Strength of bullishness is very high. Now this 15 minute, which will close in 3 minutes, I want this to close below this level, which is 613 ka level, so that I would have some kind of support to hold on to this trade. If it doesn't, if it closes somewhere here, I'm going to take it out because it makes no sense to hold it anymore. So closing below this is what I'm expecting. If that happens, we're good to go. Maybe it's waiting for 4 hours, 4 hour candle to open. We can't wait that much time. Okay. Hmm. I think this trade will be one of the good trades. It's double top, double bottom, which will form 598. 600 is here. Yeah, I think, yeah, this would be a good trade, guys. Please remember this trade. I hope it comes to this level before going up. Then we'll have all this TP. If it doesn't, if it does come to this level before taking out this high, then it will be less TP. That's all. It will be a great trade. There's no deniability on that. But the TP will be a lot lesser. Okay, let's see. I want this close, guys. I want this close, very good close. I want to close like this. See, 5 minute, if you see, all consolidation. We're stuck in a consolidation. Um, and it looks very bullish to me because even though DXY is making higher highs, gold is holding its position. I just told you that trade, no? Kate is waiting for itself. See this one. This one when gold DXY was moving up. The same thing applies here as well. It's not like it doesn't apply here. That we are in a trade and that doesn't apply here. It applies here as well. So just in 40 seconds, we'll take out this trade. Did not get the closing that we wanted. So I think, yeah, I'll be out of this trade. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds, I don't think it will come down that much. If it does, good. Not, then I'm out. 10 seconds. If you want to be in this trade, even though if you are already risk free, it's fine. You can be in this trade. But if you think it's no point, then you can be in this trade. I will have a very less. I'm in with a lesser quantity, so I'm not taking out. But I would recommend take out this trade, whatever it is. 20 pips currently, 17 pips. Take it out. But It's only 20 waves ka risk hai. If you wanna risk it, you can actually get this reward. But the just key gold is very bullish. That's all. Or make your or another thing I can tell you. Maybe have your TP here. Makes no sense. Take it out. Anyway, I'll give you more trades tomorrow. Let's see what tomorrow looks like. But yeah, this trade, remember this trade, 50 discussion, 50, 60 discussion, 598 pay. I think 598 is a good level. I mean, I've seen a couple of times 98 works better than hundreds. Whatever digits are, digit doesn't matter. 98, whichever was there, will work better. When it comes back to retest it, hundreds work worse than the 98. So you should look at 98s more often. So that is that trade. I think it should work out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this selling, no, this selling, what I'm talking about, this selling which I'm talking about, it's a good selling. Uh, Nothing about it, but I don't think it will hold. It will hold that much. So let's not do this selling. Hmm, we can have another buy. Let me tell you if see one is this buy. I can tell you another buy. Another buy will be closing above here, closing somewhere around 20s and retesting the 15, 16 level. When it comes back to this level, then you can, I think there is an order block here. If it closes above, this will be order blocks. So that can give you some kind of confirmation, and from that you can buy it to the upside. That's the only two possibilities because we are in all-time highs. So mm, difficult to give you the perspectives. But these are the possibilities, at least for now. That's all, guys. Had a great session. But the most importantly, let me close trading you for a moment. I don't know what update I installed. Keeps lagging. And let me share. I'll make a copy as well. I'll make a copy of gold so that you don't have all these lines. But these are important lines, regardless. Okay. I mean, this trade I think will be enough. But if it by chance comes to this level also, you can have this trade. Some news आ गया और यहाँ तक आ गया. This will be it. Yeah, this will be the trade. Mm, what else? Mm, it should work out fine, man. Let's see. I think now it's moving. I don't know why now it's moving. Let's see. DXY. Mm. 30 minutes का है क्या? 30 minutes का opening just happened. So let's see 30 minutes. 30 minutes also looks okay. Consolidation. Consolidation. No good reason. You can find no good reason, and move is happening in the same region. It's consolidation, and you can do a lot of it about it. See, 40 pips पे move कर रहा है. And our TP is also very less only. I don't know why we're not getting our TP. Let's see this. Some moment. Closing below this is what I'm expecting. But यहाँ पे अगर वो डबल हाँ ठीक है सही है. Yeah, let's see if we can make this stick. तो यहाँ पे हाँ यहाँ पे ये लेगा. अगर मोस्टली यहाँ से 607 would be या 80 रख देते हैं. It should do fine if you are still in this trade. Yeah, very low moment, guys. Anyway, I'll tell you what happened with this trade in the Telegram channel. Great session we had. Back tomorrow with the same motivation. I'll share you trades as well. Morning paid's a little difficult for me, but I'll try to. Please do subscribe to our channel. Please do subscribe to our Telegram channel. Please do subscribe to YouTube channel. Um, and also trade with Maze. Okay, I'll keep on alerts so that I'll wake up if I'm sleeping. That's all. Take care. These two trades. Let me tell you what the levels are. 598 should work out. This trade should work out. Or this 585 this region, 584 this region. Selling पे तो I can't tell you a lot of selling. Selling, if you catch it in this way, in ऐसा कुछ move आया है. I see this kind of move came before it went to 50 ka. Let's say this is 50 and this kind of move came. And I'll personally recommend 650 से कितना as much as you can sell more. As much as you can sell, even if 1 to 20 30 pips के ऊपर जाएगा फिर भी it will come down. If this kind of move comes, right? See, total bullish movement. And this kind of moves come, then 650 पे sell कर दो. कितना quantity है उतना कर दो. ठीक है? Those are all the possibilities I explained to you. Okay, that's all. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.